do this because we love it so much. It's almost like a journey with no destination. You're just trying to get better all the time.
I've never played before or wanted to play when they're young, started when they're young, forced by their parents, and then stopped for 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 years, and have come back to it.
Late starters.
Okay, good. Well done. Okay. 1, 2,
Above all, we are a community. What we have in common is the music, but we look after each other, and there are all kinds of social friendships that have built up around people coming on a Saturday morning.
No, I'm sure, yes.
ELSO stands for the East London Late Starters Orchestra. So that started back in 1983. We were fortunate enough to gain charity status in 1992.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yes, everybody's very, very friendly,
Yeah.
really, really friendly. And the tutors are friendly too, so you don't feel scared of them, you know. And
not quite certain which I enjoy most, the playing, or trying to play in my case, or the company of such a lovely crowd of people.
We're a voluntary-run charitable organisation. Our members come from all walks and all backgrounds, cultural diversity, also language diversity as well.
How much height? Am I just doing it by looking at it? Yes, you're doing it by looking at it. Right. A healthy ball.
From this lady that comes from Birmingham, there's another lady that comes up from Somerset. It's never too late to learn a musical instrument.
It was on my first day. I had no idea how to even hold a bow. And we played a duet. My part was just basic open strings, very, very simple stuff. Hers was a little bit more elaborate, which made it a real piece of music. And when we played it together, I was so moved that I produced something so beautiful. I just never felt like I would ever achieve that.
And the music I started very late. I mean, I did it at school and I didn't get any encouragement. In fact, I was thrown out of the class for, you know, attitude problems. And so 40 years later, I decided to pick up the violin again. And it has completely changed my life. I absolutely love playing, and I absolutely love having a connection to music.
It's a great way to forget your worries and to concentrate on something completely different. I think in addition to that, because there's such a great social atmosphere here as well, you're able to learn, play, grow in a very exciting, very friendly, very supportive type organisation.
It's interesting because all the tutors that we have are very different. And so I could say they're all on top of their game, and all of them are practicing musicians. And so we look for, basically to choose them, we have focus groups. We put an ad in one of the music journals like Trad or any of the popular music journals. 10, 20 people might apply, and then the students choose them.
The viola teacher's been with us just a year now. She only came to us this time last year, and she's so enthused, the whole viola section.
Ready? I'll beat in 6, these melodies. So, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
thing which shook me the first time I ever went to Ailsa. Never had hardly touched a violin before. At the end of the day, I was playing in full orchestra the odd note. That really shook me.
The first time I sat down in an ensemble group at Elso, and all I was playing was open strings, really. I got that sort of, I think people call it flow. I just sat there and thought, this is amazing, just being synchronised with so many other people and getting a really nice sound. It was simple, but we made a lovely sound. It was something I'd never expected to find in an orchestra, but it certainly, and you get it over and over again.
I went there, I fall in love with that sound. That's why I started learning violin.
I think that different instruments attract different personalities. So I think what tends to happen is people who are quite strong, they want to play, you know, if you're choosing from the beginning, they want to play the tune, and so they'll gravitate more towards the violin. I think that the cello and the double bass tend to encourage or attract more kind of, for want of a better word, laid back, more mellow kind of people. And so in that way, I suppose, yes, different instruments attract different types of people.
And I started off in rock bands and I played bass guitar, which I really liked, and then I heard the double bass on records and stuff, and I thought I wanted to get one and learn to play it, so I bought a double bass. So that's the progression.
Well, as a child I learnt the piano, and I played the piano up to about 15, 16, I had lessons, but I kind of got more into sport then and dropped the piano. And then about 5 years ago, my 6-year-old niece said to me, would I learn the cello with her? She was just started to learn it, and I said yes. And I started looking for a tutor here in London, and Elso came up on the web, and I rang up, and it all started from there, really.
For me, music is quite challenging, and I think I always like to try something new and try to something a bit different. So, you know, it's just a way to challenge myself and to, you know, try something new and just basically give it a go. I mean, it will take me many years to be very good, but I thought, you know, it's a good way to start. You know, just make a start, see how it goes, and yeah, time will tell.
In Elso, in the midst of other people who are in the same boat, I suppose. You know, they've taken up music again after a long time having done it at school and then dropped it. It's really nice, you know, to be able to share.
So it's about embracing everyone, so there's not really any elitism.
All kinds of people, you know, I mean, different ages, different backgrounds.
I like being part of a team, working together in a coordinated way.
One, I love the music, and two, it's about self-development. Watching myself go from an absolute beginner.
It's absolutely tremendous fun. I love it.
It's fantastic. It's just brilliant. Yeah, very easy, and very, you know, it's dead right. You know.
I felt like every time I come to classes here, and I felt like I've gained something. Every class is so interesting, and if you feel like if you miss a class, you miss a whole lot.
Okay, it's pizzicato at bar 49.